Momentum Dance Company's annual production of The Nutcracker is the official start of our holiday season.
Jacqueline Forshare is here with the details.
It is always wonderful to see you.
It's always great to be here.
You know, and every time I think, okay, it's time for the Nutcracker, I hear in my head it's the most wonderful time of the year. So yeah, it really is.
It is, and I like our early jump start. You know, you finish your Thanksgiving dinner and then you know that you've got a choice of 3 days to see the best production.
Absolutely. So you've got a lot of changes and a lot of new faces this year.
Very, very different show this year, but that always adds a note of excitement. Our Snow Queen Forever, Gianna, is married now and expecting her first baby. She will still be in the show. She and her husband are in the party scene.
Yeah.
And so we have a new Snow Queen this year because the principals have enough to do. So we hired in Sarah Austin from Avant Chamber Ballet. She'll be our Snow Queen. She's gorgeous. And then we have a new Sugar Plum also this year. Emily Dixon Abel, she just got married and she's dancing with Shay Johnson again. Also, both of them from Avant Chamber Ballet. So it's nice to have a good professional company locally that we can hire from.
A draw from, right?
Yes, and our wonderful Drosselmeyer Bruce is unable. He's performing in another production. A good friend of his is going to be our Drosselmeyer this year, Chris Edwards, and he has been an absolute delight to work with. So lots of new faces, and it's got the dancers moving at a different ability too, having the changes in it. They're on their toes, if you'll excuse the pun.
I like it.
Well, for people like me, I mean, we're going to see some of the same, some of our favorite people that have always performed.
Absolutely. Our principals, and they pretty much, I give them a little leeway, you know, if they would prefer to do one role or the other. But the standard roles, Lindy is forever the Dewdrop, and she and Misty are the Snow Princesses. Either one of them could have done the Snow Queen, but I didn't want to break up my team. And then, you know, the dancers that have remained strong year after year, but I do get to change the casting so the dancers don't get stuck doing the same roles every year.
Yeah, and that's really good. And I mean, you spend so much time putting this together every year.
We do. The children, of course, take the most time because the company can go into any role at any time, but they still have to be rehearsed. And we have the auditions in late August and start that first weekend, the next weekend after I've done the casting with the children and the company. Our first day was we have kind of a free-for-all. Everybody gets to try every single role, even though I've done the company casting. It's just a fun day to get them jump-started in it when it's 100 degrees outside.
Do you ever change anybody? Like, do you ever do that? And then
absolutely.
Do you? Okay,
it's good for them. The dancers' strengths are always at an optimum, but I can also use them in different ways if they get to change up the roles.
Right,
Oh,
right.
that's great.
So, well, when is it and how do we get tickets?
Our shows are always the weekend after Thanksgiving. It's November 24th and 25th, 7:30, and November 26th at 1:30, and following that is our Sugar Plum Fairy reception. Some of the dancers will go out in their costumes and the kids get to meet them and get autographs, and then the world famous candy bar that is demolished by the end of the reception.
Well, this is my first year to take my 6-year-old granddaughter to this.
Oh, she will
so
love
super excited
it.
about
Yeah,
that.
she
Yeah, that is going to be
fun.
so much fun. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Folks,
you.
the way you get tickets is to call 972-252-ARTS. Don't miss this year's Nutcracker. We'll see you there.